Over the years, I've seen hundreds of campaigns come and go. Loud, polished, fast-moving. But the ones that stick, they usually don't shout at all. In this video, I want to break down one of the quietest, most atmospheric brand ads in recent years and show you how it bypasses all of our conscious filters and unlocks something far deeper, right where memory and emotion meet. It's a Colorbond ad. It's been running for 4 years, unchanged. Same footage, same song, same rhythm. And you'd think it'd feel stale by now, but it doesn't. Somehow, it still works. There's something in it that feels familiar. It feels felt, like it unlocks something that was already sitting there. And I think there's something in that for brands, for marketers, for anyone trying to build something that lasts. Now let's frame this properly. This is a brand ad. It's not performance marketing. It's not super retail. There's no discount codes, no 50% off. This isn't a Harvey Norman ad. And it's because you don't buy roofing every week. You don't even buy it every year. You maybe buy it once a decade. So they're not chasing you. They're not pushing you. They're just being there. They're waiting. And when you're ready, they're ready. There's no pitch. There's no features, no benefits, no prices, no call to action. There's just a rhythm, a symmetry, a repetition, and a visual structure. The lines of a roof, the grooves in a fence, the swimming pool lanes, the rows of crops. Everything has a rhythm to it and a pacing. And that rhythm and that symmetry, it signals something. It signals certainty, it signals reliability, and it signals structure. It's not chaotic, it's considered. Like the product itself, it's refined, tested, distilled down to its essentials. There's no fluff, just the essence. And that's what's being communicated without saying a word. Then there's the music. Sarah Blasco covering a Gangajang song from the 80s, Sounds of Then. And that's a very, very clever choice. Because if you're in that 40 to 60 years of age bracket, you know that song. It's buried somewhere in the back of your memory, especially if you grew up in Australia. Blasco's version though, it's slower and more cinematic. It's familiar, but elevated. Nostalgia with a fair bit of polish. And that brings a kind of quiet gravitas to the whole package. And here's something else. Because it's a song and not a voiceover, the lyrics don't land like instructions. They don't sound like someone telling you how to feel. They just sit there, floating through the visuals, setting the mood. If it were a straight voiceover, you would snap out of it. It'd feel like being woken from a dream. But with a song, the whole thing stays intact. It becomes emotional, atmospheric, not persuasive, just a feeling. And this ad isn't just outback shots and flag waving. Surfers, backyard cricket, a jacaranda. Someone working on an old Falcon in the garage, a sudden summer storm, big open skies. This shot feels and looks like Fraser Island at sundown. And the fact that there was one shot in this ad that reminded me of a very specific place at a very specific time says to me that this whole commercial at some point will have that effect on a lot of people. This ad is familiar, but also constructed. And look, it may not be the real Australia, but it's an idea of Australia. And that is very powerful because it's not trying to document. It's not journalism. It's just emotion. It's just atmosphere. It's tapping into a version of this place that feels like memory, even if it's not your exact one. And that's the genius. It's not about accuracy. It's about resonance. And that's what makes this whole thing so interesting. It's not trying to make you act. It's just setting something in place within you, embedding it. So when you hear the word Colorbond later, next month, next year, next decade, that resonance is already there. And you won't just remember the ad, you'll hear the way it's said. That final voiceover, quiet, controlled, almost Kate Blanchett-esque. It will echo through your memory. Calm, certain, like it's always been there. The rhythm, the sound, the feeling, it all clicks. And not because they pushed it on you, but because they have built it in slowly and quietly. And there's something in this for anyone working in branding or marketing. Not everything needs to shout. Not everything needs to convert. Some things just need to sit there, to exist and to wait. Because when the moment comes, you don't need to bash down the door of a sale. The door's already unlocked. Thanks for watching.